Okay, so now we're going to look at how to get off of the cage, off of the wall, when someone is driving you back there. This was recently seen in Holm's fight against Rousey. She won that fight. And among several factors, including being a southpaw and being longer, but throwing that left hand, and timing your right, Rousey's lack of head movement was a factor there in Holm landing it, but also just her ability to stay off the fence. That even when she was backed up to the fence, she would time her exit. She would circle out with really long stride shuffles to get out of there. It wasn't just a turn out to set up to hit her again. She didn't want to be crowded. She didn't want to be between Rousey and that fence. And she just got out of there and would reset. She was forcing Rousey to reset, reset, reset. So she was free to move. She could frustrate Rousey, tire her out, and keep landing those left hands. And they started to add up. All right, so first I'll demonstrate it myself where I'm here and I'm measuring my distance, okay, as I back out here. And just as I'm about to, in this case, we have a convenient ring. We have a gold circle, where as soon as my foot gets on or beyond that circle, I want I'm timing their cross. I'm anticipating their cross at that moment, that they're lunging with that punch. And that's when I'm going to circle out on that side. You could actually circle out on the opposite side as well, because you've got them lunging forward, they're off balance. And it happened several ways in that fight, but in this case, I'm circling out this way, all right? And I'm not just pivoting out on my lead foot, I'm actually getting out of there so that we can reset and I've got freedom to move. Because if you are the outside fighter, you need room. You need room not only to circle and sidestep, but to back up and sidestep and angle out. And to always keep them, to where they're just, if they were to step in and reach with their cross, they would just fall short, leave themselves open to your counter, and then you can move and reset again. Unless one of those punches hurt them, then you can engage. But that's the idea behind stick and move, is that you know that the punches add up, and you know the range, and you don't want to engage them in an extended sort of a back and forth kind of melee. You want to hit them when you've exploited their off balance, they're overreaching, and then you move again, reset, and do the same thing again. Same thing again, same thing again. So now I'm going to ask Jessie here to chase me to the wall. And so I'm here, she's coming in, and she's looking to set up her cross. So she might jab, or double jab, whatever she's doing, but I'm watching that cross, and I can see the body mechanics of when the cross is coming in. So she's coming in, and it's here, and right there. From here, I'm gonna shuffle out and reset again. And now, she's coming forward. Now I'm the one driving her. You can keep resetting it back and forth. I'm driving in, and she's looking for how my body mechanics are setting up that cross. She's anticipating that left hip and shoulder coming forward since I'm a southpaw, and she's gonna escape. All right, so from here again, here, there. So I was overreaching, I was off balance. If I were really charging too, I'd be like this. That happens, and that's what happened to Rousey. She really was reaching too far with that cross. She was, understandably, she was trying to apply a pressure, kind of strategy, but it turned into just blind kind of charging and being off balance. So now I'm being backed up, and here again, I might, off of this, she's coming in, I might go this way and then shuffle out, As soon as I see that cross, let's do it one more time, where I see the cross coming in, I could go one way or the other. In the case of being in this corner, it's not so good to go this way, but it is a possibility if this was just a long wall as a barrier. So we're back a little bit. So she's coming in, and here's another thing too, is as they're starting to get you backing up, start to angle off already. Don't just back straight up. Unless, and this is the next step of this, unless you're gonna do this. She's coming in, and as soon as I jab, boom! And this is a different stances here, left lead against right. So I'm a southpaw, she's orthodox. And what I'm doing now is, as soon as that right is coming in, I'm going boom. Especially once I've figured out that they're not moving their head. All right, right there. Crack, and then I'm moving, shuffling out again. That's an important feature of that fight, where she wasn't following up and engaging, because she knew that Rousey, once she's planted, she could drive in and still get her at the fence. Take a punch to be able to just lock her in against the fence. So she needed to disengage, reset, and then do the whole thing over again. So here, now I'm going to drive you to the fence. And so now I want you, this is the second stage of this training, where we're circling out so as not to get caught on the fence, is that she's going to plant and set her cross and then move. All right, so what you do when you throw a cross, you're ready to move, you throw it, you boom, and then you move your feet real fast again. You start shuffling. Okay, you don't just stand still and take a picture. You move. So we're here again. I'm coming in, and she's just gonna get what we say retreat into a firing base. She's gonna move back to where she's set to throw that right hand, and then she's gonna catch me with my head in the center. I'm coming in, right there. Boom! All right, she caught me, and then while I'm still trying to get a beat on her, she's already out. She's gone. All right, now I'm this, charging bull again, and she's ready to do it again. She's dominating the range. That's ring generalship. That's control. All right, with movement and range, especially when you know that they're setting up that one punch, they're setting up that cross. You don't have that much else to worry about other than getting caught against the fence.